learner-centered approach is at the heart of my teaching philosophy, and I consider my integration of digital experiences to be one of my most successful applications. Whether through in-class participation using QR codes or brainstorming using collaborative tools, these approaches have made teaching and learning more engaging and more interactive. I see myself as both a mentor and a friend to my students. As a mentor, I share my life experiences and professional expertise with them, earning their trust in the classroom. As a friend, I listen to their stories, their concerns, and their joys. This two-way communication helps me better understand students' needs, which significantly influences both the content and method of my teaching. This student-focused relationship embodies what I mean by a learner-centered approach. In today's ever-changing environment, continuous learning is essential. I embrace lifelong learning to ensure I can effectively connect my teaching with real-world applications. I want to make a lasting impact on my students' professional and personal lives.
My teaching principle is to teach skills, not facts. And I believe that the style of examinations greatly affects the way students learn. From my own experience as a student, I have taken examinations that require a lot of memorization, only to forget everything immediately afterwards. In this sense, the knowledge was not useful. It did not really belong to me. So, in the examinations that I design, students need not memorize anything. They can prepare their own notes. The examination questions involve solving problems that test their understanding. The whole process thus helps them deepen their understanding of concepts and develop their problem-solving skills. This way, the knowledge and skills they've developed truly belong to them and will serve them well into the future. I try to bring an engaging and enjoyable learning experience to students. In my classroom, I aim to create a space where curiosity is nurtured, promoting a culture of learning together and from each other. I encourage my students to ask questions, explore ideas, and embrace the beauty of problem solving.
My commitment to agentive learning is motivated by the desire to empower students to become independent and responsible decision makers. This learning approach transforms students' educational experiences by fostering a sense of ownership over their learning processes, cultivating a culture of innovation, and promoting inclusivity to ensure everyone's success. For example, I collaborated with 12 student teachers from various fields to create technology-focused STEAM teaching packages for teachers. In this field-based Students as Partner project, student teachers identified learners' conceptual difficulties through literature reviews and teacher interviews. They then utilized EdTech tools such as Thinkercad and 3D printing to create teaching prototypes to overcome these learning challenges. I aspire to solidify connections between academic theories and practical applications, equipping my students with invaluable real-life experiences. I understand that life can often present unexpected challenges that may cause distress or overwhelm. However, it is important for my students to know that they are not alone in their journey. I stand by them, ensure they feel valued, supported, and motivated to become scholarly teachers.
We have wonderful students in architecture who are intelligent, curious, and talented. One of my main motivations in teaching is learning about students' interests and strengths and finding opportunities to celebrate these within the classroom and beyond. Since housing is a complex, multidisciplinary subject, students seem to understand housing and urban development in relation to architectural concerns better when they bring a sense of self-awareness and curiosity towards the subject. So I try to foster those qualities in them by practicing ways of reading and breaking down complex ideas, communicating and presenting visually, drawing, debating, and discussing. I also help students think about the subjects and issues that they are learning about beyond the confines of coursework. For example, in the department's new podcast series, students are invited to contribute their musical compositions and performances, and also participate in the series as members of the production team. Looking ahead, I aspire to build teaching and learning networks with other educational and professional bodies and institutions in Asia and around the world, to enhance architectural understanding of Hong Kong and the region.
Even though our architecture student works very hard in their coursework, they sometimes prioritize what they can learn over what others can learn from them. We teach architecture students to perceive the world of experience and its manifestations by using their senses through creation and making. To make the learning richer and truly transformative, the educational strategy I created bolstered the corridor smartness of academia with the street smartness of the real-world experience. Interdisciplinarity has been a significant component of my instructions. Through a collaboration between the Department of Music and the Department of Architecture, our students has been able to learn about the relationship between sound and shape, music and materials. In the subject that often emphasize visual elements, how can we shift our attention to listening to sound and gain a better understanding of the complexity of the oral environment? I have also created initiatives that explore the environmental impact of construction and the built environment through architecture curations and exhibitions. These initiatives also help students develop a deeper appreciation for the complexities of communications, including architectural sustainability and resilience in the face of global environmental challenges.
Collaborative learning is at the core of my undergraduate curriculum teaching philosophy. Within it, I emphasize active participation, problem solving, critical thinking, communication, social interaction, and integration of public health and global health principles. This approach has not only equipped my students with necessary competencies, but also created an inspiring learning environment where they actively engage in team activities while raising their awareness on how they work together and communicated with each other. This collaborative learning strategy led to positive student feedback, increased engagement, and improved learning outcomes, showcasing its significant impact on enhancing the relevance and recognition of public health in the undergraduate medical curriculum. The impact of this curriculum development initiative on students' learning is important because it nurtures future medical doctors as communicators, team players, health advocates, physicians, and collaborators. I see the integration of public health and global health principles into the curriculum as the most impactful and successful demonstration of my commitment to excellence in education, innovation in curriculum design, and preparing students for diverse and challenging healthcare environments.